Stapler planner, I tend to use these stickers in, and not just the stickers, but the pull off the little die cuts, because I actually use the those little edge tab things because they're a little bit thicker. Okay, so let's do bullet journal setup. Grab a pencil just to help me count out lines and things. Trying to do this so maybe I don't have to count boxes down, just yep, okay, good. So I counted correctly. And you're going to see that I don't use a ruler. I'm just making dots. I don't care if my lines are straight. So if I have to use a ruler, it's not going to happen. If I did this right, I should have 3 boxes left on the right side. I have 2. It's because I can't count. Right, so just so I don't lose which line I want. And then I'm going to add a box up here at the top. I guess I probably should have checked to see what day the month ends on, but I didn't. And it actually ends on a Monday, which is actually going to be a half day here, so it actually works out okay. I'll just divide that one in half. I'll remember which one of these is the looser tip and which one is not. I'm missing a page. It's hiding back here. That's what I'm looking for. So stickers for the labels. See what we have to choose from and what they look like with the other ones here. Yep, that one it is. All right. So the joys of recording with my DSLR, it cuts off, I don't notice. This is where we are right now. I managed to put the tab on first. I remember this time before I did anything else, so I didn't cut anything off. I have my boxes all drawn out. I'll go find an eraser. I think it's in the other room, so I can get rid of the pencil marks. And right now, I can find the end of the washi, the elusive end. And I'm going to put some washi down at the bottom for decoration. All right, and since this month, the 30th is also on a Monday and I don't have enough room, we'll just divide that box in half and hope there's not too much going on. Okay, so let's look at the calendar and see what I have going on in April. Usually there's some sort of a get stuff done, but there isn't, so we'll just use this. And this month I'm on call, sort of. I'm back up on call for the actual person who's on call. So if they have questions or need approvals or anything like that, that's usually where I come into play. Now I'm really glad that I don't set these up super far in advance because my meetings that I used to have on Tuesdays moved to Fridays. One of the meetings that I usually have on Thursdays moved to Fridays. All in all, everything's just kind of moved around. A trip on the 10th and 11th. I'm actually going to draw a line through that because I won't be here. I need to know that that's been canceled. Okay, so that's the basics of my month this month. And so that's pretty much all I need to do really to get April set up. I'm going to go ahead and put washi down on this page so that I'm ready to plan out tomorrow. It's not actually a perfect cut, but I tend to have these little plastic bobbins that have extra washi on them with me, and they work well enough. Well, I may need to bring out the whiteout because that's not been writing March so much. I forgot I usually write the month up here. And an M there for Monday. And I don't have any appointments, which is a good thing. It means I'll probably actually get some stuff done tomorrow, maybe. And as I'm writing this, I realized what I forgot to add in here that I'd put in last month, that I honestly really didn't look at all that much, is the project planning page. And honestly, the good news is that I can always just put it here. It won't be right next to that, but that's okay. I will figure that out. So the other interesting thing is this is now Q2, so I am really going to have to go look up and see what my objectives are, because they're going to be different now. Okay, so I will go back and add in probably, this is probably a little more blue than purple, but it's not, this is what I used this month. I think this will actually work. I'll just use this. I think the last time I drew this out, I didn't use this pen. This is a Pentel Energel pen. I've actually had a lot of people ask me what it is. So it looks like it smears the ink a little bit, but that's okay. We will deal with it. Okay, so now we should be set up. So I have this. Sometimes I have little stickers that have like payday or something like that, but I don't see any in here. So I'm just going to denote that with a $sign, which means this week I have to do payroll. And the rest of these I'll have to look up at my original planner. This is basically me pulling information in that I normally keep the Momentum planner into here, so I don't have to carry two different planners with me. So that is pretty much set up now for the next month. This is my work planner. So just as a quick flip through, this is my monthly spread. Last month I went straight into the project planning spread. Obviously you watched me forget completely about it, so I started my weekly spreads. Normally it's just things I need to do, however long I need to do them. I'll put in my appointments first and then any to-dos. Mixed in, if I have voicemails, I'll usually make notes about that. When the day's done, draw a line, start the next day. I usually am not working on Wednesdays, so I can fit 4 days on a spread, and that works out really well. So that is my work planner, and I will actually link a setup video down below if you want to see how I use the to-dos and stuff in here. Alright, so I've done my everyday carry, I've done my work planner. Let's do one of the fun ones. So if you follow me on Instagram, I mentioned I kind of missed some of the decorative parts of planning. And so during the last sale, I bought an Erin Condren. Now, you obviously have seen that I have the monthly deluxe and that I had a vertical planner, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and just get a colorful and go back to the hourly because I really missed it. So this is this current week. I didn't have a whole lot going on kind of the second half of the week, but I did have some things going on. I mentioned I was teaching on this day. So I'm just using a variety of stuff that I already have. Mainly I have some stickers from Chrissy-Ann Designs that I've been using, just kind of whatever works. And I'm not like being super matchy-matchy, but I'm trying to stick with a couple of colors so everything kind of coordinates a little bit. So I last night put some washi down, and then today when I was going through my email, I remembered I had signed up for a printable subscription from Paper Lemonade. You actually get printable die cuts, so I cut those out, and then for each week you actually get 3 sheets. So they had Easter bunnies, which was for Easter Day, and then there's kind of full boxes and kind of like a washi tape. There's date covers, hydrate, work schedule, just some miscellaneous like quarter-size boxes and deco. And then there are like boxes to write tasks in, some headers, some checklists, just things like that. And so each week is slightly different. You notice just week 1, week 2, but each week coordinates. But I actually thought this was kind of appropriate because this month we're actually doing some gardening and putting our vegetable garden in. So I thought, well, you know, I think I will go ahead and use these. So the question becomes, because I think these are actually for the vertical. Well, really quick. These just came in. I mentioned I was going to go wild. I'm actually going to put these in my everyday carry. These were a couple of samplers that came with it. To be honest, when I opened the package, I was like, what are these? I don't think I ordered them. And then I looked and it said sampler. It's like, okay, got it. Figured it out. And then I put in an order from Once More with Love, which is where these little fun daily stickers come from. So like walk to work day, beer day, draw bird day, all that kind of fun stuff. And then just some little munchkins that are doing various things. I thought these were cute. So let me see, as far as length goes, I actually think it'll be fine. I don't know, I want the full size though, because that's actually fairly thick because it's made to cover up that bottom section. We're gonna give this a try. I'm actually going to trim these down. So I'm just gonna kind of estimate and try not to cut into the next thing. I think I did it. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I have my choice of thick or thin. Maybe we'll do the thicker one. Okay, because usually I put washi down right about here because that's when I'm driving home. I don't want anything scheduled around 6. And then I cut it a little short. Of course I do. semi-surgical repair here and get it kind of close. Yeah, that's better. And actually that looks pretty even, so I'm pretty impressed. Okay. I was actually going to take the purple washi tape off across the top, but to be honest, it doesn't look that bad with the purple at the bottom, so I think I might just leave it. We shall see. So it looks like I'm mostly working with purple and green. This is where I write my dinner down, so I'll put these down here. There we go. So I have a spot for meals. You'll notice I have my Go Wild countdown up there. I'll toss this Hello Weekend. I'm not going to use the date headers. I think these were made for the vertical, and you can see these are fairly skinny. So I'll put in our known stuff here. The other way you can tell that these were made for the vertical is that the hourly boxes are just slightly wider, but to be honest, I'm kind of used to that by now, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. So part of the other reason I got this is I was kind of missing having a week at a glance for knowing what was going on. I leave this open at home, kind of on my desk area, so I can quickly see kind of what workouts I'm doing for the week, what I'm planning on doing. And just to have a quick kind of overall view of what's going on. Now most of this is personal stuff unless, well, actually no, I guess it's a combination of work and personal. This usually runs a little bit long. And I finally decided to just splurge and go ahead and have the dogs groomed on Wednesday. Usually I do the baths and the haircuts, but they both need a toenail trim, and it's in a desperate way at this point in time. So I figure, you know what, I will just let the dog grooming place take care of that for me. This week is actually fairly busy. So I'm actually kind of liking this, even with the dark purple. And I just remembered I'm DJing Friday night, which did not make it onto my phone calendar, so I probably should add that on there before I forget. Okay, so I will have a reminder for that, thankfully. So that's what my day is looking like. Because I can't put a sticker down straight sometimes to save my life. Okay, so we will leave that like this for now. Actually, let me put my workouts in really quick. Okay. So this is this week set up and ready to go in the Erin Condren. I actually kind of like these stickers. I wasn't sure about them. I kind of did this on a leap of faith just because, but I kind of like them. So when I figure out what I'm doing for dinner, I'll write that in too. So originally when I bought this, I was going to use it as a home planner, but I have a video that I'll link down below talking about a prayer journal of sorts. And so I decided I would actually use this for that instead. So if you watch the video and then you come back and see this part again, this will actually make a little more sense. So essentially what I'm trying to do is be a little more organized about how I'm praying for people and things. So I have a calendar that I'm working on. I printed it, but for whatever reason it didn't print any blank pages. So I had to reprint it again. Essentially what's on the calendar is kind of major holy days in the Episcopal Church and then people's birthdays. I have a section for family. So each person has their own page. Essentially, I just have names right now. I don't have anything else other than that. Church. So I actually wrote down the names of the priests and the staff members. Went through and wrote down the names of the vestry as well. The nation is one that was taking a long time. California has a lot of representatives. Then I have a section for people that I'm praying for that are sick, friends requests, things like that. There's a section for unsaved and prodigals, and then there's a spot for daily prayers. So these are people that, as the lady mentioned in the other video, their needs are great and we can't miss a day. So the family section and the daily section, those are prayed through every single day, and the rest of these are actually rotated through. So I'll probably grab more of these little sticky things and just kind of hang them off as like a tab, and as I work my way down, I'll just move the little tab down. The woman who was talking about hers, she used a paper clip. I might do that as well, but this is what I have set up right now. So anyway, I figured this way I'll get good use out of it every single day, and I think it's really cute and I love it. And I got it on my trip in New Zealand. That is how my prayer journal is shaping up. And last but not least is my content calendar, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to record. I didn't do anything this last week, and I had some ideas for upcoming videos. I'm not sure if I'm super excited about them or not, so I am rethinking those. So if there's anything you're interested in seeing, I know somebody mentioned watching me meal plan, but to be honest, I don't know that it's such a hot mess. It really is. It doesn't go like you think it would. It's not super organized or anything like that. It would probably be good for a laugh, but that's about it. And honestly, I've gotten away from doing like a weekly meal prep. I'm just trying to get things ready to go the night before, kind of as I'm cooking dinner. So that's another thing. I might do something where I'm talking about how I'm doing it, but I don't know that I'd actually record it because me actually doing things, at least not anytime soon. Like I said, it's a little bit of a hot mess and I haven't quite figured it out yet. So anyway, that being said, if you have anything you're interested in seeing videos of, please let me know down below. I am doing the Plan on Me right now. That'll probably go out on the 3rd of next week, and it's, for better or worse, a combo video, so I might split this into two because I have a feeling it's going to be super long, of a plan with me and the April planner update. So we may have parts 1 and 2 of that. We shall see. But what I'm working on otherwise would be what I'm calling Girl Boss Life Hacks. So how to develop certain types of habits, like working out in the morning, kind of hacks and ways to make it easier for you to get dinner on the table, healthy dinners. So things like that. I don't know. We'll see if that's what we continue working with or if we go to something else, but I'm definitely interested in taking your suggestions for things that you would like to see a video on, because I'd be happy to record it for you. And I'm laughing because I just found this sticker sheet stuck off to the side, and this was the one that I was looking for that usually has, like, you know, get organized and, you know, like the to-do stuff. So, and these that I was looking for. I knew I had one. I knew it. All right, let me go back and add these in. Some days I feel like I'm crazy, but I know I'm not. I actually kind of wonder if these are left over, because the first day of spring was in March, but this also says April showers. So I don't know. I don't think so, because the colors match this. Anyway, so I found that. Actually, I guess as long as I have this open, I can add a little bit more deco things in here. Yeah, there we go. That makes it a little more colorful. Add a few more things to it. Okay, I know that was really random, but welcome to an actual planning session with me where it's all sorts of sundry things and nothing really makes any sense or goes in any order. I hope you enjoyed the glance through at my new planner. Actually, I need to put the bookmark back in here. I'm just going to go ahead and move the bookmark through. Actually, the one other thing I want to add. I told you, it's like, you know, kind of hot mess. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to add certain things. If only just so I can use the little munchkins that I got, because these guys are really cute. Actually, and I got these little guys for specifically for when I DJ. So I'll add one here as well. And I found massage ones that I thought were really cute. And honestly, this one kind of fits, because Chris and Ian are some of our good friends, and we'll call it a double lunch date. Why not? And knowing that we're probably not doing laundry this weekend, I think next weekend's going to be one of the laundry days. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the chaos, an actual look behind the scenes of what real planning looks like for me, definitely appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section down below. I'll actually find all of these planners and remind you again of just what all we worked on this evening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That way you'll be notified when new videos come out. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!